What's going on, everyone? Sid Misser here, Certified Financial Planner. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing life insurance, what it is and how it helps, what kinds of life insurance are out there, and the things that you need to consider when picking your coverage and the amount that you want to be covered for. So what is life insurance? Life insurance is essentially a contract that says you as the insured will pay the insurance company a premium every month for coverage. And that coverage is in the event that you pass away. And if that happens, your beneficiaries, whoever you name on the policy, will get a life insurance payout upon your death. Now, for beneficiaries, those are usually named as your spouse, your children, people closest to you. You can even name trusts as well, those legal entities that control how money is passed on to different beneficiaries. So there are multiple ways to name beneficiaries of a life insurance policy. So why is life insurance important? The main reason why people get life insurance is for protection of their beneficiaries. If a provider passes away, that puts a lot of strain on the family to pay the bills, to support themselves, to think about paying for college down the line for the kids. So how do you take care of those obligations? Life insurance provides a way to do that if something were to happen to the person providing for the family. Now, what kind of life insurance contracts and policies are out there? One of the most popular types is term insurance. And what that means is you are covered for a specified term. That can be 10, 15, 20, 30 years, whatever that term specified on the policy, you have coverage for that amount of time. And the great thing about term insurance is once you get the rate for your premium, the monthly cost for the insurance, that's not going to go up over the life of the contract. It's very cost effective for those who are younger. It's a lot cheaper for those who are younger. And as you get older, term insurance can get a little bit more expensive, but it's one of the most cost effective options out there and a great way to lock in good coverage at a young age. Now, these policies have no other component to it. There's no cash value. There's no savings benefit or cash benefit to the policy. It's just straight up life insurance. You pay for it during the term period. If you pass away, your beneficiaries get coverage. If that term period ends, a lot of times you have the option of converting it to a permanent policy or just getting rid of it altogether. And that's temporary insurance, right? It's not permanent. There are permanent policies. There are whole and variable life policies out there that will run in perpetuity as long as you make those premium payments, monthly, yearly, whatever the policy has set forth in it. And it's typically more expensive than term. You're funding a cash value, but it does last longer. And there are benefits to that type of policy, but it's something that you're going to want to look at on a case-by-case basis. Does it make sense for you and your specific need? So we know what life insurance is. We know why it's important. We know that there's a couple different types, but how much actual coverage do I need? Consider the following when you're thinking about life insurance. Think about your expenses. What does it cost to be you and be your family every single month? Your mortgage, your rent, the cost for groceries, your car, insurance, all those different types of things that go into your monthly overhead. You want to make sure that your insurance coverage is going to be able to cover that over a certain amount of years. You also need to consider future financial obligations. Those can be helping to pay for your kids' college education. It could also be helping to fund your retirement. Losing out on income coming in because of a death of a family member means that you're not able to properly save and prepare for the future. Life insurance can help do that, and that's something that you want to consider when thinking about how much coverage you need. Also consider the assets and resources that are available to you. If you don't have many assets, life insurance is going to be really, really beneficial to helping you make sure that you don't go into debt, make sure that you have money available to pay for things. If you have a lot of assets and you're lucky enough to have that, then maybe you don't need as much coverage because you have assets that you're able to support your life with and you don't need to spend extra money to get coverage. And also consider the time frame of the coverage that you need. Is it 20 years? Is it 30 years? Or are you looking at something that's more permanent? That's going to help drive your decision on what type of policy to get and for how much. Now, quick and important note, a lot of people get life insurance coverage through their employers, and that's great, but just understand that those are company-provided benefits. If they go away or if you change your job, you no longer have coverage, which is why it's important to have a standalone policy that's your own that will go with you regardless of you having a job or not. So we talked about a lot with insurance, and a couple of things that I want you just to remember here. Who do you want to provide for and for how long? How much money will your loved ones need to survive? And do you want a more flexible policy or more guaranteed payments and outcomes? These are the considerations to make. Life insurance is extremely important. Make sure you have the protection necessary to protect yourself and your family. If you have any questions, consult with a professional and make sure you have this taken care of. The last thing that you want is to be underinsured or not insured in the event of a tragedy. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please give this video a like if you found it valuable, and please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much and take care. I'll see you soon.